Hi, how was that test? We have our final class. This is the last one. This is the last one. So it's the last one for you and for me. So everybody is going to rest tonight, right?
Yes.
And you will be able to break after this. So, for our last task, who can help me by reading the communicative objective? Ana Maria.
Things we know about a comet.
Things we know about the comet. Daniela.
Future walls and future expression.
So we're going to continue with that. We're going to finish that today. Daniela.
Best reasons to enjoy stars.
And what is stargazing? Yeah. Okay, and the last one? Okay, Diego. Communication and pronunciation. Okay, so that's regarding oral. So we're going to work on pronunciation today. So I'm going to give you some papers. This is a paper. So can you please take one and pass the others?
Nicolás.
Okay, has everyone got a paper?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I wanted to check that chart that I gave you. In the chart you have some words, some definitions, and the pronunciation for some of those words. But all the chart is in disorder. Okay, so I want you to take a minute to check out the chart and check the words, the definition, and the pronunciation. Okay, you can do it by pairs if you want. Go on.
Okay. Tengo que seguir al profe. The first is with that shift.
Yes.
Oh no, shield. No,
Chill.
chill.
Yeah.
Yes, shield.
Sorry.
The thing here.
Sorry?
Don't do.
No. What order?
No, it's diff. Shift. Diff.
Yes.
What the? No, mira que tiene botones. Caras. Okay. Okay. Spark. Spark. Spark.
Spark.
Spark.
Spark.
Phenomena.
Space shuttle. Shuttle. No, no. Space. That
Space
space.
shuttle.
Shuttle.
Shuttle. Space shuttle. Ah no, Saturn. Saturn.
Shuttle. Yes.
Spark.
Un fenómeno.
Phenomena. Microprocessor. Microprocessor. Microprocessor.
So one more minute to take a look at the
Nebulae.
Nebulae activities related with the chart.
Nebulae.
One more minute.
Yes, the nebula.
Take a look at the chart.
Nebulae. How can you spell that? Nebulae. Nebulae.
Nebulae. Nebulae.
Okay, nebulae. Let me check.
Yeah. Nebulae.
Okay, nebulae.
Sounds
No, yo el Twitter lo acabé rapidísimo. Yo creo que fue el primero que acabé el Twitter. ¿Sabes lo que? No, pero mira que al final acabas utilizar lo que... use that.
Okay,
You
I
know.
think it's good enough.
No, sí, sí,
Let's
because 1 point.
let's do it more fun. We're going to do it make it more fun. Okay. So
Do you have pen?
let's take a marker.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have pen?
Our marker. So we're gonna play something, and it's called Duck Duck Goose. Have you played that?
LOL.
Duck Goose.
LOL.
So we have a blue marker and we have a green marker.
LOL.
Green marker, right? So we're going to start saying Duck Goose. The person who gets the marker when it's goose, the green one is going to read the. For example, I'm going to put an image in here. So you're going to look at the image and you're going to give me the name of the image. And the other person, the person with the blue marker, is going to give me the definition. Okay?
Yes.
So is it a score for you if you say it right? Or if you say the proper name of the image, is it a score? A positive point for you. And if the other person says the proper meaning, it's a positive point. Okay? So Laura and Valentina, did you get the instructions? Okay, so we're going to start playing. So ready with the marker?
Yes. Yes.
Ready? So duck goose. Remember, green marker has to give me the name of the image. Blue marker, the definition. Good. So remember that the person who is going to give me the name has to take the pronunciation. So, name, please. Nebuli. Okay. Definition, please. Definition. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, who can tell me the definition of nebula?
Nebula?
Okay, let's give a try. Carol.
A celestial body or be turned around a planet or a no.
No, me.
Okay, Daniel.
Any celestial object that appears easier to see and extend in the
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
So I will give you a point, but so this point is for Noel. So we're going to continue with the next one. Okay? Duck goose. Got it? Maria Fernanda and Daniela. Okay. So who's got the green one? Name? Blue one? Definition. Yeah. So what is this? Hello. When you have play video games, you have the relationship and the chief. Okay, chief.
Falta la gorrita.
So definition? Definition. No. Can you give me the definition? Laura?
Most important principle.
Most important or principal. Chief means like it's over the others. It's over the edge, okay?
Ya sé cómo enfocar.
So goose. Okay, who's got the green one? Green one, green one.
Green one.
Where is the green marker?
Who got the green one? Okay.
Your name? Name? Come on.
Astonishing.
Astonishing. Give me a name.
Satellite.
Satellite. Satellite. Remember that we have artificial satellites and natural satellites. Okay, who's got the blue one? Give me the definition, please.
A single integrate circuit performing the basic function of the central processing unit of small computer.
No.
Who knows?
Me?
Celestial for you, Peter, was not planning for
Yes.
Yes. So we have
Nicholas.
played the activity with 3 images and we only have 2 points. Is it within the game? Points are within the game, so
Okay.
try another one. That. Green one, the name?
Green one. And
Microprocessor. Right. Take a look at the
the pronunciation.
pronunciation, right?
Micro.
Microprocessor. Okay. And definition.
Integrate. Yes.
Functions of the central processing unit in a small computer.
That's right. Okay, so points for Daniela. Daniela.
Alonso.
Daniela Corredor.
Daniela Corredor y Daniela Alonso.
Yeah. Who gave me the definition? Carol. Right? Okay, so point for both of you. Another one. Goose.
Again,
You decide. Okay. Check your chart and give me the name. Name, please.
Spy Sharon. Me?
Just try to guess.
What?
One,
You said everything that is a spark?
spark. Right.
Okay. A spark?
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Okay. Definition, please. Definition. Please try. Try with
I think is this.
one of the definitions.
Me?
So, okay. Okay.
An ignited or fury particle such as a is thrown off by burning wood or produced by one hard body striking against another.
That's it. Yeah?
Yes.
Very good job. Okay. I think next one is the last one, so let's try one more time.
Okay.
Duck.
Duck, duck. Ah, no, it's cheating.
Come on. Duck. So, name.
Name?
You see it?
Uh,
Give
Space shuttle.
Space.
Shuttle. Space. Shuttle.
Space shuttle. Definition is Daniel.
Point.
Yeah, point.
Any of
2 points.
several years
2 points, teacher.
space.
By the definition.
Any of several space
The last word, how do you pronounce it? Vehicle.
vehicle. Yes.
Teacher, I don't have 2 points
Why?
because the definition and the
What the definition was used? Bonus.
no.
Daniela. Okay. Yeah, that was another one for the game. So
Okay.
the winner was Daniel. So do you know why this is a space shuttle and not a space raptor? Why is space shuttle?
Because he's starting.
Yeah, it's because it's starting, and they used to call space shuttle to those, like the first spaceships NASA had.
Okay.
Okay, so can I have the markers? So I want you to, in first, discuss about what do you know about comets. You know something about comets?
Comments?
You know what's a comet?
Ah, yes. No, but
So, in first, discuss about what do you know about comets and how do you relate this with a comet, this image? Okay? Without looking at your books,
ya
just
estoy en casa.
start discussing. Come on.
Mi mamá llegó ya. Okay. A comet? So it's a piece of meteor that pass for a that gets like high speed, and this high speed make that the parts of the meteor get freeze, and parts of the meteor get away, creating the tail of the comet. That okay, no, the comets are frozen. So they have like light. What do you know about comets? No? You know? Okay. I'm spaceman. Okay. I'm the god of the cameras.
So, any interesting statement? Do you know something about comets?
Yes.
Maybe our spaceman?
That
Yeah.
the comets are like frozen. So they produce the light, the white light because are frozen.
Okay. So, this is an image of a comet,
Or
and a comet that passes over the Earth every, sure it's every, more than 1,000 years. Takes to passes over the Earth again. It has been seen just once. Okay, so Laura, can you read our communicated objective again?
Since we know about a comet.
Okay, so this was what you were doing first. So what do you know about the comet? Now the second question. In first again. Do you know how many parts a comet has? How many parts?
parts? Yes.
Partner, maybe.
The tail
Partner, you have an
and
idea.
how do you say núcleo?
Let me check with you.
Okay.
One of the parts.
It's because I'm passionate about space. You know, it's really beautiful. Are you at the university? At the university? What are you studying?
Industrial engineering.
Gosh.
Do you want to study
Industrial engineering.
the same?
Yes.
¿No era oil engineering?
No, because are a lot of petroleum engineers, and the petroleum is going to be extinct someday. So.
Do you want to? Do you like computers? Computers. Microprocessors and computers. They say dual and something else.
Intel Core or something like that.
Intel what?
Core or
You
something.
were asking about that word.
Core?
What do you think is core? The part of the
Ah,
comment you were discussing?
yes. The central part?
The central part?
I'm flying.
Okay, so let's only the last comment. Who can guess? The core is one of the parts.
And tail.
The tail. Anything else? Okay, so can you please go on your books?
On your books.
The last time you're going to use
Yes.
Come on, the last time.
Book. Books.
So you have 2 minutes to check page 144 with your partner. Okay, so exercise A, B, page 144.
Qué Parkinson tan terrible, man.
Fernanda, can you read the title?
I have a lot of Parkinson.
Comet watch. Okay, so we're going to see a video today about comets.
Comet.
So the first thing I want you to check is the parts of a comet in the first image you have in there.
Ah, the atmosphere. Okay, that I
So,
got. Nucleus.
which were the parts?
Core, tail, and atmosphere. Atmosphere, tail.
Atmosphere, tail, and nucleus of core.
Yes.
Really simple, right? Okay, so can you see that there is like a planet Earth in your books? And it says, what other place is it? Hawaii. What do you think it is the connection between Hawaii and comets?
It pass there? From over there? Maybe comets pass over Hawaii? Because the... I think
It's
the...
an island.
This, but I think the atmosphere there is not contaminated because they are natives. So they can see all the stars and comets when they pass. Nice.
You know a lot of information about
Yes.
the space.
When I was young, I read like a lot of books of that.
And what other topics do you like?
Prehistory. Animals. Animals. Like. No. Like. How do you say that? Como eso, ¿cómo es que se llama? Hay una carrera que tiene que ver con animales. Pero no sé. Biología, zoología.
Any
It's interesting, but
interesting
I think
statement?
here is not
No?
possible.
What do you think is the relation between Hawaii and comets?
You?
So in Hawaii you can see easily comets.
Yes.
We have a theory.
No, okay.
Near,
Nearest.
okay, near. You can see nearer a comet. Any other theory?
Because the atmosphere. Maybe. No, okay.
I have a theory over here
What's about?
about a comet hitting the Earth, something like that. Yeah, Nicolas?
Maybe Hawaii comet
What?
Maybe Hawaii was made by a comet in the Earth. Okay, so we're going to discover the link. You have a small paragraph on your books in a yellow chart. So individually you're going to read that paragraph and you're going to discover the relationship between Hawaii and comets. Come on, it's really short. Last class. Read the paragraph and tell me what's the relationship between Hawaii and comets. Okay?
Come on.
Come on, don't cry.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, and please underline the information that links the comments with Hawaii. Underline it.
Esa es su cuenta, ok. So, comments are defined as well.
Freeze.
Like people that are beginning, that are starting to know about that, or that are like, ¿cómo lo explico? Those
Okay, did you find the answer?
no.
Yes, no say yes. Esmeralda,
Sí, it's
tell me.
Yes.
Because in Hawaii,
Yeah.
is the Earth's highest volcano,
Yes.
and the dry atmosphere is it's one of those places to telescope.
Yeah.
Telescopes.
That's it.
Telescopes.
oh,
In Hawaii, there is
The
the
center of
highest volcano on Earth. So it's over the clouds and over some of the atmosphere cave. So it is possible to have 300 nights without clouds every year.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's almost all the year, you know?
Oh, yes.
And this is it. This is
50.
what's the name of the volcano?
Mauna Kea.
Mauna Kea. Okay.
Mauna
So,
Kea.
this is for you guys to appreciate the beautiful landscape. There are lots of scientists over there, not only official scientists from NASA, but also amateur scientists, okay? That just want to appreciate the beautiful landscape. So, we're going to watch a video about comets. And we're going to do some assessment with this video. So, Daniela, can you please read?
Self-assessment. I can identify specific words from a video.
Identify specific words from a video. So please go on your books to, while you watch exercise A, what does it say? Please, Perillo, can you read instruction A? A? Yeah. While you watch, instruction A.
Watch the video and check each one when you hear some words, use words.
Okay, so as soon as you hear the word, please circle.
The islands of Hawaii have become a familiar paradise, but ancient Polynesians had to use the stars to find them. And it is the stars that bring a new breed of explorers here now. The highest point of these tropical islands is a frigid alpine desert, which may be the best astronomical site in the world. The Earth's highest volcano, Mauna Kea, stands above city lights and industrial pollution. So otherworldly, astronauts trained here to walk on the moon. Professional astronomers consider this mountain their mecca. This month's star attraction, Comet Halley, a lofty cloud of ice and dust some 9 miles long.
I think the amateur astronomers and the professional astronomers share a lot of the same enthusiasm over something as exciting as a comet, and in particular a comet as famous as this one. We all enjoy looking at it, taking pictures of it, trying to understand more about it, and enjoying the whole nighttime sky that we'll soon have available to us here in a few minutes.
Minutes are inconsequential measures against the 76-year wait between Halley's appearances or the comet's 4 billion year past. As a once-in-a-lifetime novelty, it creates a special excitement.
Oh, these are any binoculars.
It's something that you want to be able to experience, even for those of us who don't do much in comet watching or stargazing. I have trouble finding the Big Dipper and the sky, but I just love the idea of being able to see something there, once.
I think that people do expect to be able to walk out and see this big bright object in the sky, without searching very hard. I think people expect to see the comet in the sky and see it moving. The pictures that you see published show a big long tail, which makes it look like it's flying through the atmosphere and spewing off this tail. And although that's what it looks like, the object is really millions of miles away. The tail is being caused by the solar wind.
Renowned astronomers come here, willing to endure the cold and the thin air for what they call the best seeing in the world. The top of Mauna Kea reaches halfway to outer space. Its gigantic multi-million-dollar eyes take astronomers the rest of the way there. These telescopes require intensive care. Refrigerated domes keep temperatures constant inside and out. Any variation distorts the images. With its tin can housing, the 24-inch telescope is less sophisticated than its state-of-the-art neighbors. But as the eye for a special camera, it makes an important contribution.
We have to ensure that the telescope tracks very accurately on the comet during this half-hour exposure. It's hard to imagine anything much more exciting than a comet that makes it just pass through the solar system. Well, what this camera, with its photographic film, does is take a very wide-angle picture of the sky. We have electronic detectors that make excellent images of small spots in the sky. But when you want to study something that's very large, such as a comet tail, then photography is still really the best way to do it.
Making several half-hour exposures a night, Cruikshank observes changes in the comet's tail, a luminous streamer stretching 10 million miles from the core, the equivalent of a toy marble, leaving a 10-mile trail. While most of us consider stargazing a nighttime activity, at two of Mauna Kea's telescopes, observations continue 24 hours a day. At NASA's infrared facility, astronomers can collect data from wavelengths unseen by the human eye. In the infrared, it's possible to tell the temperatures of distant objects and to identify their composition. Aimed at Halley, this telescope's data suggests that the comet is made of many things which make up our own atmosphere: water, methane, carbon, oxygen, and ammonia. Relentless scrutiny by earthbound telescopes has given scientists a great deal of information about what they call the cosmic refrigerator. But to confirm their theories, astronomers have taken their vision to space. Two Japanese spacecraft took pictures of the glowing hydrogen atoms surrounding the comet and measured solar winds. Both traveled at least 89,000 miles from the core. The Soviets sent Vega 1 and 2 within 5,100 miles of Halley. Though both were damaged by clouds of dust smashing them at 150,000 miles an hour, they successfully recorded the closest glimpses of the comet ever, confirming that it has a solid core and that it is some 9 miles across. A few dubbed the probe, which ventured within 350 miles of the nucleus, Kamikaze. But Giotto survived and revealed some startling facts. Dust jets burst with unexplained force from conical vents on the comet, and its surface is a velvet black. It is certain that scientists will learn more from this appearance of the comet than in all previous observations combined.
There's a lot of romance and even drama standing here in the cold looking at the stars, either through a telescope like I'm doing now, or just there are a few extra moments just looking at the star field outside the dome. The stars that most people never get to see because they're glued to their TV sets and their nice well-lit rooms and in their well-lit cities are a constant source of beauty, a source of beauty that most of us miss these days. It's a kind of communion with nature, And I think that always helps us understand more about ourselves as well as the world we live in.
Okay, so really quickly compare with your partner and check how many words did you get.
Okay, what do you get? Okay. Yes. Me siento tan camarógrafo. Okay, what do you have? 30 minutes. Bueno, 20. Okay, core? What's the view on each word when you hear some words are used?
I think that's
Amateur,
amateur,
core, solar wind,
atmosphere.
tail, atmosphere, comma, nucleus, volcano, and composition. I don't know, fail, maybe, because fail.
Maybe.
Inferred. Teacher, what is that? Inferred. What? Inferred.
Infrared. Did you see the image with the color, with the alternated colors? So you can see the heat of the sunrise.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, how many words did you circle?
11, 8.
All. All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
All except two. Okay, so go back to self-assessment. For those who got 10 words, all of them, please mark good with a happy face. All of them were named in the video. For those who have 6, in between 6 and 9, you can
Poker face.
let's change it right here. So excellent for you. From 6 to 9,
Good.
good.
Very good.
Let's submit very good. Good. Let's
You-
say
Minus.
average or normal for those who got until 5, okay?
Poker face.
So you need to pay more attention to the videos or listenings if you got less than 5. Okay, so we were supposed to play the video again, but for time I cannot do that. So let's go to page 145 and first do the exercise. So can you please, Dani, no, Maria Fernanda, read the instruction.
Okay, watch the video again and match the statements to the people who might see them.
So according to the statements you have in there, you have to match who would probably have said those statements, okay? So go ahead, first.
Okay. The B? B?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the video.
Watch the video again and match the statements to the people who might. A representative from the Europe Space Agency. I don't know much about astronomy, but I'm an amateur. Amateur. Is amateur teacher or amateur? No, amateur. Yes?
Pretty sure about the pronunciation. It's an amateur.
Amateur, okay. Our Giotto proof, Giotto, is Russian. Yes, yes. If we have excellent, we are so fucking good. Oh.
Guys, 2 more minutes and then.
Stay.
Just 2 more minutes.
Stay.
Come on, I know it's.
Okay, 2 more minutes.
It's been rough for everybody, but 2 more minutes and we go. Okay? I have to take Transmilenio too, and I live at Portal de las Américas. That is like the crowd is. No, very technical. Okay, so let's check answers for the exercise. So you can tell me the first one. Which letter?
Nice participate.
Laura.
Letter C, an amateur astronomer.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay. The second one.
Hey.
Okay. Thank you. A. The third one.
B.
B. Who says B? B or D?
No,
B. Yeah. And the fourth one. So, we don't have enough time to do the podcast. It was just best reasons to enjoy stargazing. So the last thing I have to say is that if you want to go to a place,
Listen to the teacher, come on.
wait, if you want to go to a place in Colombia where you can see beautiful skies, go to Tayrona, to Parque Tayrona,
Neiva?
February or January, and you can see lots of shooting stars every night.
And in Neiva, no?
And you can see the moon this big.
And in Neiva?
So this is it, guys. Thank you for all. And
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Thank you.